Hey guys, welcome to the farm. I am finishing up in the shop here, feeding animals, but also kind of taking inventory of our farm shop, the candles I need to make for 2022, the body butters, the new bath bombs I'm having coming out to match a soap that I did called Winter Rose. So I just want to thank you guys all that ordered online and came to the store here on the farm and ordered. I don't have a lot left. So that's really great. It's exciting. But I want to share with y'all something that we're trying out this year, and maybe it could help you too, in keeping your water troughs from freezing. Now, I'm saying from freezing, it's not going to keep them completely ice-free, but it will keep your water trough open for your animals to drink. And you know, we're starting off with the horse troughs because that's really a big issue with you know, running the farm. We run our equine ministry here, so a lot of what we do is from our nonprofit organization. So we're trying to, like any time you should, whether you're homesteading or running a nonprofit, is pinching pennies, is finding out where that money's going that you really need to save. And so we were spending $300 to $400 more on putting the heaters in, and I'll show you what the traditional heaters. And if you have animals that have horses, I'm sure you know what these heaters are. You can actually get buckets that have built-in heaters that you plug in, so it's using that electricity. But we found something, and actually my husband came up with this idea. Maybe it's out there elsewhere, I don't know. I thought I'd share it with you. And then I'm going to come back in a couple of days when we're supposed to have a freeze and show you what the water trough looks like. So this is the traditional heater. So here is what we have used. We've been here almost 5 years, so we've used these traditional heaters. Has a metal rack so it doesn't touch the bottom. The heat element doesn't touch the bottom. So it's not to heat the water by any means, it's just to keep it from freezing. If you think of horses or animals in the wild, they will go to a babbling brook. So where the water is moving, and that is the idea of what you want to do. Now, if you're higher north, we're in Virginia, and if you live up higher north, this may not work for you because of your freezing temps stay consistent for a longer period of time. What we have here is basically a pump that is in an aquarium, and it has two lines here, and it goes into the water trough, which I'm actually getting ready to dump. They've spit in it, so I'm getting ready to dump it. I have it weighted down. My husband put a brick in here to weight it down, to hold. We put the little hoses through the hole to weight it down, and it keeps the water moving. This doesn't use very many amps at all. We have a line running across to our barn, and I'll show you the other water troughs that we have and how my husband hooked them down with weights. Well, good morning. As you can see behind me, things have changed since the last time I recorded. It's been, I believe, 4 or 5 days, and we are getting clobbered with snow. I can't record outside, but I will take you in. I will be able to show the water troughs to show you. We're just now hitting below freezing, so I'll be able to show you what the water troughs look like. But the true test is going to be tomorrow. We're supposed to get down, actually tomorrow morning, we're going to be down into the like 18 degrees. So that is going to be the true test on the water pumps that we're using, and really see if they work and if they work for your farm.
Oliver, you ready to go outside? You want to go play in the snow? Huh? Let me shake. Good boy. Good boy.
Where's your other jacket? Car? Oh my goodness, you need to put another jacket on. Not frozen. They can drink from it. Hey, ponies! How are you? You want to come in for a little bit? Yeah? On another note, thing with horses is that snow is insulating to horses. As long as they're, you know, don't have any health conditions, they don't need to be blanketed, or they're worried about the bag. But yeah, look at that. They can drink the water. There's snow on top. Tomorrow, like I said, is going to be the really big determining factor. So if you hang out a little while, I'll show y'all us moving the horses in, and then I'll come back tomorrow morning and see how it held up in the 18-degree weather. All right, we have the 4 horses in.
I think it's a little blurry. My lens got wet. So, come on, Buddy. Buddy was kicking up his heels and I missed it. I missed it, Buddy. You were having fun. He wants to play in the snow. He went over to that window over there where Mike is. Hey, y'all actually get to see from Mike. He's not in a lot of the videos because he's always working. He went over there, saw the snow, and then just kicked up his heels and got everybody going. It's kind of dark in here. I got my light on, but come on, Buddy. But he's all dry. Sophie's all dry because they stayed in last night. Blue and Cider were doing a little bit of shivering, but that is a mechanism to warm up. Them running around and everything helps get them warmed up, and they're gonna go in their stalls. I want them dry before it gets down to 18. I missed it again. He kicked up his heels. You love it, buddy? There he goes. It's good for his leg. He needs to move. You're a little runny though, buddy. You're a little runny. There we go. You want to play in the snow, don't you, huh? All right, you're gonna knock things over. Come on. Good boy. Oh, I love the joy.
Okay, well, it is now, that last snippet of video was Monday, and about 30 minutes after that we lost power. And thankfully we had prepped the barn, filled the huge water trough in the barn. You can see all this. So yes, today's Friday. That was Monday morning. And I have a little phone recording. The great thing about it is that it has saved us. We've been actually testing them for, well, since December, and it has saved us quite a bit of money. And we would normally pay hundreds of dollars in electric bill just on running those heaters. But the good news is that we have a long stretch of like freezing and they don't hold up, which right now I don't see why they wouldn't, because power came on last night. I came out this morning to check, and that's the video you just saw. They were bubbling. They were keeping the water moving, so it kept it from freezing solid and the animals could drink. The horses, we don't have it hooked up for the goats yet. Anyway, I mean, I think that's great. And if not, the cords are already run, the electric cords are already run. We could put a heater in if something's not working right. We have the ability to still be able to put the heater in, so we could do that. Let's check on the horses. Well, hey, Cider. It's about time for the waters to be dumped and cleaned, isn't it? Huh? Yeah, it's still bubbling. Okay, here we are at Charisma Cruise water trough. We have the electric hooked up here. This runs into the barn. And again, if something should happen and we need to connect a heater, everything's already ready. We just have to plug in the heater and put it in the water. Now I've cleaned their waters. There's a little bit of ice that was in the bucket in their trough. And this is the method where you have weights tied to the end. another use of baling twine. 1,100 uses of baling twine. So here we go here. Let me see if I can focus in. You can see it's just a fishing weight that's tied with some baling twine. Use what you have. That's all about homesteading right there. And it sinks to the bottom and supplies the bubbles. Isn't that awesome? I think it's great. So we're gonna get down to, I think, 12 in a couple of days. I'll just keep y'all updated when I'm doing updates, vlogging videos and stuff, and see how it's going. But so far, I mean, the huge test was last night. when we had no power, and then Mike had come by and dumped 5 gallons of water in the buckets, and then by 8:30 p.m. power came on. These kicked on and started bubbling and keeping it drinkable for the horses. I hope you find that useful. Looks like my thing is really dirty. For your homestead, try it out. I've got the links below of what it actually is, the actual unit that we have that Mike had gotten. Hey, Journey. And yeah, let me know if you try it. Or let me know in the comments something that you've tried for keeping water troughs at least drinkable. You know, by your animals, having an area where they can get water from. That's so important. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, be encouraged. As always, remember to walk on. Bye.